Okay, so today we're gonna answer the most asked question from my customer as well as from my live stream. Okay, I think the number one most asked question people will normally ask is it the right time to buy? Okay, people normally won't ask you is it the right time to sell. They will always ask you is it the right time to buy. So today I'm going to answer this question and give you the model answer. Okay, like not really model answer, but at least this is what I feel about whether is it the right time to buy, because there's many different perspectives, there's many different views. I can say that if you ask like 100 agents, 90 agents will tell you buy, just buy. And they will always tell you, hey, buy before the price go up, the price will never go down. If you don't buy, you'll regret. Okay, so anyway, during the bull market, we have this like what do you call it? The FOMO. A lot of people say it's a FOMO buying attitude. Okay, so this is also created because price keep going up. So people scared that if I don't buy or I wait further, the price will keep going up. So if I need a house, I should buy now, because if I don't buy now, the price go up, then I need to buy higher. If I don't need the house, I also buy now, because if I don't buy now, the price will go higher again. So that is we call the FOMO buying attitude. So this FOMO buying attitude also have added into the whole buying spree. So I have to accept that this buying spree is also created by what we call a human behavior, and this bull market is also created by human behavior. I think it's very obvious lah. But in today's market I think there's many uncertainty, and since last year, yes, correct, since last year, or maybe I would say that since 1 year ago, I've been telling people that it's coming. Yes, I agree that I've been telling people that, but the price didn't slow down. Not 100% true. Okay, some places did slow down. We also recognize drop in volume in many different areas. And even if you look at the holiday period, transaction volume also dropped, because previously in COVID there's no holiday because we cannot go overseas. But now we can go overseas, you can recognize that the holiday period volume will drop. So the next volume drop will definitely be in June, because the June holidays are coming. Okay, so now the question is, should you enter the market? I think there's two kinds of buyer in this market today. One, the buyer that need the place to stay. So buyer that need the place to stay is that if they don't buy now, they got no place to stay. The buyer, if they don't buy now, by then they will have no place to stay. If they don't buy now, they will be chased out of their house. If they don't buy now, they rental lease is ending. So this is what I call the group 1 buyer. Group 1 buyer or group A buyer is buyer that need to buy. So if you're not in this group 1 and group A buyer, you don't need to buy. And if you don't need to buy, we call you the group B buyer. The group B buyer, you currently is in a state where you are thinking, should you buy now? And this question is actually asked by you, most commonly asked by you. So in the market today, we have a lot of this group B buyer. So all these people that ask me this question, they are group B buyer. So if you're in group B buyer, please don't misunderstand me. There's nothing wrong. But if you're not in group A buyer, you will definitely ask this question because you're in group B buyer. So in group B buyer, you may not need the place urgently, you may not need the place now. But there is no FOMO buying attitude today in the market. So you always think, is the price going to drop next? Is the price going to drop soon? Or you will be thinking, will the FOMO buying attitude continues? Means like, will prices keep continuing? Because if the price keep continuing, isn't it better to buy now? Yes, I agree with you. This is called the FOMO buying attitude. So now you will be thinking of this. Okay, my answer to you is, as long as you are not the group A buyer, you don't need to buy. Then don't buy. You buy until you became a group A buyer, or you buy because you are having the FOMO buying attitude. If you have the mindset or the thinking that prices may drop, there's a lot of uncertainty, let's wait out and see, then naturally you won't buy, and my advice to you is don't buy. Don't buy, guys. Because you cannot convince yourself to buy. If you enter the market today, if you clearly understand the market situation today, there is really not much choices for you to see. The choices are so small, so little, and your expectation may be so high, but the market can deliver is only here. How are you going to cover that difference? Hey, why you coming? I'm doing my video. Yeah, you are.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to my channel. Okay, say okay.
Okay.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about a very important topic, and we have invited our guest speaker today. Are you the guest speaker? So what you want to tell the audience?
Yeah.
You say like and subscribe.
Like and
You must look here, look here. You must say like and subscribe.
subscribe.
Okay, say bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, go away. I want to do my video already. Okay, so she came in at the wrong time. Okay, just now I forgot to lock my door, so she came in. But anyway, I'll give her a chance to say hello since she never appeared in this channel for very long already. So just to go back to the topic. So if you don't need the place, don't enter the market today. If you are not convinced you need the place and you have time to wait, don't bother entering the market today, because the market is not for you. And with the FOMO buying attitude going lower and lower and lower, I'm very sure there is lesser people that will rush to make their purchase. So normally this group of people, right, they are people that is like young couple that have a place to stay. Means like their staying with their parents, or their parents got an extra house for them to stay. So they're always thinking, should they buy or not? So it's very normal if you have a place to stay and you cannot get the answer. But let's put this aside. I'm going to give you a second perspective. I'm not trying to give you a second perspective to convince you to buy, but I'm trying to say as for myself. As for myself or many other people, even if they have a place to stay, they will want to start their property purchase early. Why? Because by starting early, it means that you commit earlier, you start your asset building earlier, you start accumulating your asset earlier. Your loan amount also can borrow more money. So there is a advantage to starting earlier. If you start earlier, like before the age of 35, you can actually get a 30 years loan list, 30 years loan tenure. If you start before like around 25, then you buy a HDB flat or you buy a condo 3 years, then 30-year-old you buy a condo again, you take 2 times of 30-year loan tenure. So this is the advantage of starting earlier. But of course, I agree that not everybody will think that way. Not everybody will think in a investment way or financial way. So these are some of the reference that you can take. Then after watching this video, you can go and think about it. You can go and brainstorm again. But frankly speaking, I do agree that in today's market, there is a lot of uncertainty. So the FOMO buying attitude is already getting lower and lower, getting lesser and lesser. So if you today don't need a place yet, it's very hard for you to convince yourself, which I totally agree. This is why I encourage you not to enter the market. So for part 2 of this video, I will share if you should be buying a HDB flat or you should be buying a private property in today's market. Hit the like button, subscribe button, and see you in the next episode, which is part 2 of this series, and bye bye.